Welcome to this video. An Alekhine. Let's play e5. So we take on d6 now. So this leads what black plays leads to sharper game than e takes d6. I just like to make simple developing moves here, and I don't want him to play bishop g4 because it's all about the square here, d4. So his knight and his bishop are attacking d4, and bishop g4 would get rid of one of the defenders of this pawn. So he has to decide if he plays e5 or d5. So c4 is also potentially weak, so I play rook c1, maybe also b3, and I want to get out the rook of this diagonal. So I want that this bishop is just looking into thin air, so to say. What I also like to do is to put pieces on d4. So I think I push for d5 sooner or later, and then knight b5, attacking a7. He needs to do something about this, and then knight d4, getting rid here of this bishop. Yeah, he has the square e5 in exchange. So, and now this is what I meant. He has problems with the bishop here on f5. I just take here now. And then okay, if he plays like this, I thought he just takes back with the pawn, because here he loses the pawn on f5, and I also have a very good position now. So I'm a pawn up plus better position. So here I think I will focus on the pawn on e7. So double up rooks on the e file, because e7 is a weakness, and maybe I just try to get rid here of this bishop. Yeah, this even helps me. Okay, he might play b5. Is this the idea? Well, anyway, I think this is very good here. Now he even weakens the white squares a lot. I'm not sure what he aims to do with this. Okay, let's play bishop f4. I'm threatening to take here on d6 now, and then I use the created weakness on e6 to enter here with my rooks on e7. So he just made by playing f6, he promoted his bishop to a pawn, so to say, because look at this poor bishop, cannot do anything. Yeah, I can already play queen e4 to win this pawn. I can also try something like queen g4 and taking here, but I mean, why should I do this? Because this is not a bishop, this is a pawn. So I keep the pieces here on board, and I just take on e7. and then taking on d6 as well. So maybe he plays f5 now. After f5 I play queen e3, attacking h6 and attacking e7 at the same time. Although I mean I attack h6 anyway, so I think I rather play the queen to e2. This rook is also eyeing at h6, so I keep control over c4. So now I threaten to take here with the rook. I threaten to take here with the bishop. I threaten to take here with the bishop. I threaten to take on b5 with a pawn. So there are many threats. I think he should take here now on c4. I'm not sure if this really helped black, because now I can just win here the pawn on b5. Yeah, and I just I can run with the pawns now. I can put the rook here on c7 again to increase the pressure here. But what I can also do is just, I don't want him to have any kind of counterplay, so let's just get rid of the queens. Okay. So bishop h6 is threatening. Bishop d6 is threatening again. Yeah, I think bishop d6 is also very nice. Yeah, as you can see, he doesn't even have has a square for his queen. So yeah, game over. Alright, so what went wrong for black? I think this is all fine for black, but here I'm not sure if h6 is such a good move. It weakens the kingside position, and this all looks a bit artificial what he does here with knight d7. I think here he should strongly consider to take steps in the center. So he should play d5 or e5, and e5 is often the move in this kind of position, to try to strengthen the attack on d4, because as you can see, d4 is a very important square in this opening. Most pieces of here the bishop and the knight are aiming at d4, and if he plays e5, another pawn is attacking d4, and you can see that also the knight and the bishop and my queen, it's all about the d4 pawn. And yeah, black just gave me the center for free, and he didn't fight for the center. So in this position, even if he doesn't blunder a pawn, let's see here, the position of white is very good. I mean, whenever he tries to do something with e6 or so, the pawn on d6 would be weak. And if he takes here with the bishop with the pawn now, I just retreat, and whenever I like, I can kick the knight from e5 away with f4 and play bishop d4 to exchange here the bishop on g7. So don't forget that the center is very important, and that if you don't do it in the opening at the very first moves, it's okay, but sooner or later you need to do something in the center, and I think this is something black just completely missed in this game. Thanks for watching.